Have you ever had a day where one thing after the other, right from the get-go, seemed like it wasn't going right? Well, let me tell you, I had a day like that recently. Let me tell you what happened. I got up, I was going to be headed to a meeting, so I took a shower, went into the closet, deciding what I'm going to wear, grabbed my favorite pair of pants, go to put them on, and as I begin to zip the zipper up, about halfway up, the zipper breaks. I'm like, oh crap, I can't wear my favorite pants. It's frustrating, right? I take those pants off, put on some other clothes. I go downstairs to get a cup of coffee before I'm going to go. The timer on the coffee pot, I forgot to push the timer. Have you ever done that? So the coffee's not made. I thought it would be made. Grab the coffee pot, take it over to the sink to fill it with water, accidentally knock the coffee pot against the edge of the sink and break the coffee pot. I am like, are you kidding me? All right, well, I'll just stop at Starbucks on my way to the meeting and get a cup of coffee. So I go out into the garage, get in the car, grab the garage door clicker to open the garage door, and click, click, click. The garage door won't open. And I look, and the garage door opener light isn't coming on. So I take it, I go inside, I find some batteries, put the batteries in the garage door opener, and thank God it works, so I'm able to get out. I'm on my way to the meeting, and I pull into the parking lot, walk into Starbucks, and there's a line, and I'm thinking, I wonder if I'm going to make my meeting, but I think, well, I'll be fine. So I'm standing in line at Starbucks. Now, what do most people do when they're in line? I'm looking at my phone, checking my email, and kind of shuffling forward one person to the next, and till all of this, and looking at feet, right, as I'm moving forward, and all of a sudden at one moment I hear this woman say, "Good morning, can I take your order?" And so I look up, and it's the barista, it's the gal that's taking the order there at Starbucks. And when I look up and I see her face, it is this amazing moment. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these TV shows or a movie where it's like everything behind the person just sort of goes out of focus and they just kind of zoom in. It was like she had the most amazing smile on her face. Just this cheerful demeanor. She was radiating good energy. How can I help you? Can I take your order? And there was this real genuine sense of service about her in that moment. And I just felt that energy just kind of wash over me in the moment. And I said, I'd love just a black grande cup of coffee. And she said, you got it. And she went to go grab it. And it was, I don't know what kind of coffee you like. I just like black coffee. So she goes, she gets the coffee, she brings it back, and she hands it to me. And as she's handing it to me with this smile on her face, it just is this moment where it's like the whole world is going to be fine because of this look on her face and the way that she has served me. And it was a really great reminder to me of the power of a smile and a cheerful attitude. Today is Monday, and this is Monday morning. So I want to welcome you to Monday Morning Mindset. My name is John Boggs. I'm the CEO of the Brave Thinking Institute, where I also serve as the founder of the Business and Leadership Division, and we're focused on leadership, specifically transformational leadership. And I'm going to give you an exercise in a minute that I think can literally transform your life. In just a second, I'll give you that exercise. But first, let me remind you that this idea of Monday Morning Mindset is about putting on a transformational leader's mind. You are a leader. That woman, that barista in that moment, she was a leader. She was leading me into a better state. We all have this opportunity, and transformational leadership is about transforming ordinary into extraordinary. And right now, we are in a study. We've been, over the last few Mondays, been unpacking something called the Optimist Creed by Christian D. Larson. It's a set of promises that we can make ourselves that help us put on the power of optimism. That's what she was radiating that day. Cheerful optimism. And it washed all over me. So here's to this week's promise. I promise to wear a cheerful expression, a cheerful face at all times. Well, that's a tall order for me. I don't know about you, but I promise myself to wear a cheerful expression, a cheerful face at all times, and to give a smile to every living creature I meet. Now, that second part of that promise, I promise to give a smile to every living creature I meet. You know, it makes me think about my dogs. I've got 2 dogs, and every day when I come home, they are right there at the door, tails wagging, ready to greet me. Do you have any pets? Do you have an animal that just greets you with this? I used to have a couple of cats. Cats, not all the time do they put this optimism on. But for me personally, man, my dogs always do. And it's such a fun thing when they're there greeting you. How? Cheerfully. They're there cheerfully greeting. So that's the idea this week. So here's the exercise for you. The exercise is for right now in this moment, no matter how you're feeling right now, take a moment and put your face into a smiling expression. Just put it on. You know, it's amazing. We can literally, with a thought, command our face, no matter how we're feeling, look like you're feeling good. Smile. And as you put that on, it's amazing how that can begin to just lead our energy into feeling better. So this week, promise yourself, as much as possible, put on a cheerful smile on your face and do your best to greet every living creature with a smile. Be cheerful, be optimistic this week, and use the power of optimism. Why? Because it matters. You have the ability to change the world one person at a time, just like that barista did for me. Be a transformational leader this week. Make it a great transformational week. And I look forward to seeing you back next week for another Monday Morning Mindset. Take care. Bye-bye.